Hello and welcome to Voices from the Northeast, a podcast where stories, culture, and conversations from our land comes alive. Here, we preserve the voices of our people, our history, our wisdom, our imagination, and our everyday realities. Every Monday, we bring you weekly news updates, highlighting important stories and conversations from the Northeast and beyond. And every Saturday, under the calm glow of the moon, we invite you to sit with us for Moonlight Tales, a space for fiction, folk tales, legends, and stories passed down from our ancestors. I am your host, Mariam Abdulaziz Usman, and this is Voices from the Northeast. On the first episode of our Moonlight Tales, we are to begin the story with a very popular story or folktale from the Hausas, which is named iliya Dan Mai karfi. But before we dive in, let me tell you about our episode. The Moonlight Tale is a storytelling space inspired by the old tradition of Tatsuniya, where families gather at night, children sat close, and elders shared stories filled with lessons, courage, and wisdom. On this program, I will be sharing Hausa folktales, legends, and original fiction stories, stories of heroes, tricksters, villages, love, sacrifice, and destiny. Some stories are ancient, passed from generation to generation. Others are imagined, but all carry meaning. Tonight, we begin with one of the most powerful and well-known Hausa legends, iliya Dan Mai karfi. Long time ago, in a time when strength was respected and destiny was feared, there lived a woman in a small village on the edge of the savannah. She was humble, hardworking, and known for her patience. For many years, she prayed for a child, and one season her prayers was answered. She gave birth to a boy, small, quiet, and unassuming, so they named him Iliya. No one knew then that this child carried strength greater than any the land had ever seen. As Iliya grew, he appeared no different from other children. He did not boast. He did not fight. He kept to himself. But strange things began to happen. At an age when children struggled to lift a calabash of water, Iliya could move grinding stones. When others needed help to push a truck cart, Iliya did it alone, without effort. Yet, he said nothing. The elders watched. This boy, they whispered, there is something about him. Still, Iliya remained humble. He used his strength only when necessary and never to oppress others. But beyond the village walls, danger was growing. A powerful enemy ruled nearby lands, cruel, feared, and merciless. Villagers fell, people suffered, and soon the shadow of the evil would reach Iliya's home. One dry season, in the morning when panic spread like wildfire, a band of ruthless men had been seen approaching. They were known for destruction, taking livestock, grain, and even lives. The villagers gathered at the square. Fear was written on every face. The men were too weak to fight, the elders were too old, and the women and children had nowhere to run. As the attackers stormed in, carts overturned, huts were broken, and cries filled the air. Iliya stood still. His mother clutched his arms and whispered, "Kada ka shiga Iliya, kar ka sa kanka a cikin haɗari." Iliya stepped forward. He lifted a wooden beam, one that usually took 5 men to move, and blocked the attackers' path. With calm eyes and steady hands, he pushed them back. No anger, no pride, just strength. The villagers went silent. The attackers fled, not because of weapons, but because of fear. Everyone stared at Iliya. The elders called him forward. That night, under the open sky, They spoke words that would change his life forever. Iliya, an haife ka da manufa. Karfinka ba naka kaɗai ba ne, na mutane ne. Which translates to, you were born for a purpose. Your strength is not yours alone. It belongs to the people. From that day, Iliya was no longer just a boy. He became a protector. But strength attracts attention, and far away, powerful enemies had begun to hear his name. In the next episode of Moonlight Tales, we will meet the first great enemy of iliya Dan Mai karfi, a force stronger and crueler than any he has faced before. Will the strength alone be enough? Sai kun dawo mako mai zuwa. Until then, remember, true strength is not only in the body but in the heart. Thanks for being with us. I remain your host, Mariam Abdulaziz Usman. This has been Moonlight Tales on Voices from the Northeast. Join us again for another episode next time.